realest niggas left out here. You think I'm about to miss my chance becoming a real nigga by telling you who really did it? When I know who did it, but I ain't about to tell you. Cause I'm gonna take the charge. That's what real niggas do. But the game fucked up out here. You a whole out here.
All this conversation about all this bullshit, man. I'm talking about, man, ain't nobody said nothing about damn dollar. Nigga ain't said nothing about damn check, damn job. Nigga ain't said nothing about no money. But niggas sitting here talking all this shit. Ain't nobody saying nothing about no money, though. Come on, man. Gotta get some goddamn money, man. Shit. All this broke shit ain't it, bro. Ain't nobody saying nothing about damn dollar. Get some goddamn money, man.
I told you we'd be deathless. We just need new shells from time to time. And plenty of souls to eat.
It's just the law. Black people are slaves and white people own them. That's just the way it is.
I know. Just trapping all these niggas, I need everything they have. Bitch, don't give me no new purse if ain't no C's up on that.
Hard times, I still kept a smile. I think about all the good times to keep them demons.
This is Scorpio Money. From the depths of the obsidian vaults beneath the River of Souls, Scorpio emerges as a divine black woman. Her skin is the color of polished onyx. She has full lips, wide-set almond eyes and high cheekbones. A crown of black smoke curls atop her head as she drips spectral silver from every pore. Scorpio moves with the power and grace of 1,000 storms, her eyes burning with an otherworldly fire. One eye is a twin serpent that devours gold, the other that births crypto. Scorpio's tail, a chain-link whip that binds financial karma and Seaver's ancestral debt. Unlocking hidden inheritance. Scorpio is the key to generational wealth, the embodiment of financial freedom. With Scorpio Money, you will learn to wield your financial power and break free from the chains of scarcity. You will discover the secrets to unlocking your hidden potential and creating the life of abundance that you deserve. So embrace the power within you. Only at the Money Magic Library by Chakra Doctor, operated by the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, the nothingness that allows all somethings to exist.
Wait a minute, let me get my camera together. Let me get my stuff together so y'all know it ain't a hoax. So you know it ain't a hoax. Welcome, bitches, I'm back. Guess who's back? Get. They say they done clone Chakra Doctor. Yes, I've been to the cloning factory and I'm back. Yes, I went to the cloning factory and I'm back. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, y'all. So for those in the DMTV2 land that don't know, if you go right now, go into your YouTube and type in Hi Magus. Type in Hi Magus into your YouTube and it will bring you to my old channel that YouTube deleted and they gave it back to me this morning. They gave it back to me this morning. Wait a minute, let me cut on the light. I forgot to cut on the light. Man, listen, we about to, I got so much to say, but I don't. Like, I got a lot to say, but I don't want to say a lot. That's fucked up, huh? I got a lot to say, but I don't want to say a lot. Man, listen, we about to cut up. Wait. So you mean timeline shifting is real, and you can go back on a timeline, and you can take and bring back the old stuff brand new. Man, we about to wait for some people to get in there. Stories from the soul. You look like you from the old channel. The holistic high priestess look like you from the old channel. Wait a minute. And you know, High Magus is still great grand holy mother. Fuck you. You already know what it is. All chakras activate. It's great grand holy mother. Fuck you. Fuck your male god, nigga. Fuck your male dog. When I get on the ground and I pray, I don't pray to no dick. I pray to the pussy, nigga. I pray to the coochie, nigga. Turn off. Oh, all right, my bad, y'all. Hold on. Let me. All right, we back in. The Wi-Fi was tripping. The Wi-Fi was tripping, so I had to go cellular. I had to go intracellular since the Wi-Fi was tripping. See, now I'm about to just holler at Elon. Elon, give me the Starlink. Elon, give me the Starlink so I can just walk around Atlanta going live. Yeah, I'm live in front of Wooty Woo. Yeah, nigga, it's great grand holy motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna be all throughout Atlanta, marching with the bullhorn, got the motherfucking speaker with me. You feel me? I'm gonna be out all through the streets. Chakra, nigga, Chakra Dr. High Magus is back. So for all of y'all in DMTV2 land that's watching me right now, I'm gonna show y'all what happened. Let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Read that and weep. See, that's why they don't. See, that's why. That's why. And it says, hi, Rance Kingston Campbell Dunbar. Now y'all know my whole name, huh? We're pleased to let you know that we've recently reviewed your YouTube account. And after taking another look, we went back and took another look. And after taking another look, we can confirm that it is not in violation of the terms of service. We have lifted the suspension of your account and it is once again active and operational. We'd like to thank you for your patience is a virtue during these moments, right? While we reviewed your case. Because you know they could take 2, 3, 4 years to review your shit. You know that, right? Y'all ain't even know that about the Facebook. Y'all ain't even know that about the YouTube jail. You feel me? Only a nigga that do time got to pay. Only a nigga that done did time and then beat time and then bend time and manipulate time and practice time magic could have that type of patience. Because don't doctors got patience? They call me a chakra doctor. So what patience I'm talking about? The patience or the patience? Patience or patience? Whoa. Whoa. And listen, y'all gonna see this a lot. I gotta get my algorithm back up. I gotta get my algorithm back jumping. So let's go. I teach people how to monetize and go lit on TikTok. So follow me on TikTok. Go type in High Magus on TikTok, or add Chakra Doctor on TikTok. You can catch me on TikTok. Boom. Man, I sacrificed my Instagram channel, and when I sacrificed my Instagram channel, great grand old. So wait a minute. I forgot. DMTV2 family. Y'all was with me. What that was yesterday? What that was yesterday? Huh, babe? That was yesterday. So yesterday we did the fire. Yesterday we did the full moon fire. Go right here and look at the last video I did on Dwayne channel. Yesterday we did the full moon fire. The full moon was over my head like a halo. I can see your halo. It was over my head like a halo. And we did the fire, right? And they gave me back my fire. YouTube is fire. Remember, in the social media world, YouTube is fire, Facebook is water, Instagram is earth, X is air. Twitter X is air, TikTok is ether. I just gave you some codes. I'll repeat it one more time for those who don't know. Once again, in the social media world, when it comes to this magic, guess what? TikTok is ether. YouTube is fire. Instagram is earth. Facebook is water. Twitter X Twitter, whatever you want to call it, that's air. And TikTok, once again, is ether. And then now they got a sixth runner up, but I'm not going to even mention their name until they put in their work to even be mentioned as a runner up. You feel me? As a sixth man off the bench. But those five, fire, earth, air, water, ether, dominate your lives. Your lives and the way your lives stream. Okay? I've had my miracle food store for years. Hell no, that shit ain't no good no more, nigga. Time for a new bottle. ChakraDoctor.xyz. As a matter of fact, go into the link in the description of this video, click on the link, and get your miracle food and your miracle tea. Hell no, you've been keeping it for a year. It's natural. It's organic. It's not filled with any additives and preservatives. No, it's not gonna last you a year. Will a banana, will a organic banana last you a year? Will a, you know? Boy, that shit old as hell. Boy, that shit old as hell. But man, welcome. I know it's a random live. I know normally, y'all know my live times, but we about to we just celebrate, man. So to celebrate, you already know, man. First and foremost, shout out to the DPE family, DPE, the label, Big Key. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. I love y'all, man. Everything that you've done to assist this will always be like forever. I'm always forever grateful for this. You feel what I'm saying? For what you've done for me, for what you've done for the Chakra Doctor brand, for what you've done for, yourself, family, everything, man. I love what y'all got going on at the label. That's why I support it. You feel what I'm saying? They try to stop us, but they can't stop us because I'm right back up. Look, they try to stop us and they took my Instagram up and they said, nope, can't stop him. He's a whack-a-mole. Bloop. YouTube. And so I got a lot of few people. I like to also thank Donald Trump because guess what? I think because y'all don't know this, a lot of them, even my wife don't know this. I wrote a letter, I emailed Donald Trump, told him to give me my channel back. Less than a week, my channel back. They only got two people that run the world, the nigga with the magic and the nigga with the money. I'm the nigga with the magic. They only got two people that run the world, the nigga with the magic and the nigga with the money. I'm the nigga with the magic. I'm gonna hold this down here so people, but you can hear it flick like Lil Wayne, like a Lil Wayne song. You know, everybody know 85% of all language is nonverbal. What's going on, my old Chakra Doctor family? My old Chakra Doctor, how many people watching in my old Chakra Doctor family right now? I know it ain't many, but how many? All right, to the 4, 5, 6 people that's watching on my old channel right now, y'all let it be known, man. Doc back. Remember, bleep this part out, man. Always remember, bleep this part out. Blur it out. Blur it out. And for my DMTV2 family, first and foremost, let's go down the list of thank yous. First and foremost, all praise be to the great grand holy mother of all divine. And because of that, because she giving me my channel back, because she's been blessing me, because she's the nothingness that allows all something to exist, because she has chosen me, I feel inclined to worship her and sing her praise on the top of every rooftop. I feel inclined to make sure that everybody know ain't no male God got me here. Ain't no Allah got me here. Ain't no motherfucking devil got me here. Ain't no motherfucking Yahweh got me here. Ain't no Saturn got me here. Ain't no male deity got me here. The only male deity that got me here was this male deity right here. Guess who got me here? The source of all male deities, the source of all female deities, and her name is the great grand holy motherboard of this matrix. That's who got me here. And y'all know I've been saying that. So all my DMTV2 people, go to my page on the name of my page is High Magus. And go scroll down and look at the timeline. It's a 13-year timeline going on that page. All of the battles I had with the Illuminati right there on that page. Remember I told y'all Save the World Burn 2025? That prophecy is on that page. Remember my daughter Emerald Gold, who I told you when I went to war with the Illuminati, they unalived my baby and now it's up? Guess what? Her birth is on that page. When you go to the old page, you're going to see that Chakra Doctor been talking this great grand holy mother talk. That's why she gave me a church, because I've been preaching and praising her name for the last 11 years. That's why she's giving me, let me have my way with this shit. That's why she said you can be in control of the time. That's why she said you can be in control of the time magic. Why? Because I'm the only one that wake up and say, all praise be to the great grand holy mother of all divine. Thank you. Thank you. I'm the only one walking in with the attitude of gratitude. That's my longitude and latitude. And the great grand holy mother is my source. So I don't know about everybody else. But man, listen. And this is what got me here. This is what got the channel. I don't know about everybody else, but it's fuck everybody else if it ain't the great grand holy mother. Nigga. The great grand holy mother could do this shit. We could do this shit with few. We don't need many. We need a few. And we don't even need a few. We already got the few. See, that's why the shit changing. That's why the board changing. That's why the board changing. So let me open this up with a hymn to my great grand holy mother of all divine. The nothingness that allows all somethings to exist. Y'all ready? Let's get it. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. Source of all gods, guide our lives. You are the great grand holy mother of all divine. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. You are the great grand holy mother of all divine. Source of all gods, guide our lives. In the name of the great grand holy mother of all divine. Ai, Aumeu Sara, Aumeu Sara, Aumeu Sara, Aumeu Sara, Ishandro Boshetaya. Ishandro Boshetaya. Aumeu Sara, Aumeu Sara. Amen. Ra, Ptah, Ahum. All praises be to the great grand holy mother of all divine, who has sent her number one, Ra, in the flesh, to bring you the Godspeed, the Godspell, the gospel of the great grand holy mother of all divine, which was stolen from her by her own blood, by her own family. Stole my great grand holy mother of all divine's legacy, reworked it and made y'all think it was something else. But the infinite love, eternal truth, peace wave is in the land. The infinite love, eternal truth, peace wave is upon us. It will be nothing but infinite love. It will be nothing but eternal truth. And it will be nothing but peace among us for this age of the Aquarian. You thought it was gonna be the NWO. Oh, all this good. No, 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 no. No. When I told you that Satan's world burned 2025, y'all didn't believe me? Wait a minute. I told y'all in 2017 that Satan's world burned. 2018, Satan's world burned. 2019, Satan's world burned. For the pandemic, Satan's world burned. Every year I spoke in Satan's world burned for 2025. And now that bitch burn and it can keep on burning. And it's 2025. And in 2025, while it's burning to the ground, my great grand holy mother said, open my church while that bitch burning. We're gonna open, that's gonna be the fuel for our fire. We're gonna burn it to the ground and we're gonna use the ashes to bathe in. We're gonna bathe in the ashes of Christianity. We shall bathe in the ashes of Islam. We shall bathe in the ashes of male deification. We shall bathe in the phoenix of the sacred feminine shall rise from the ashes. And you shall know that she is all. For every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that she is all. You stole my mother's legacy and call it Helios Biblos. You stole my mama legacy and call it the Quran. You stole my mama legacy and call it the Bhagavad Gita. You stole my mama's legacy and my legacy and call it the Torah. You steal my mother's legacy and think you can go around the cosmos and the motherboard ain't gonna come see about that eventually? What we doing here? All praises be to the great grand holy mother of all divine. Someone said it in the comments, all praises be to the great grand holy mother of all divine. See, she brought the channel back. So fuck Sin City. Yeah, Sin City, we back at it. Yeah. You ready for this? You ready for this? Fuck anybody. Listen, here we go. Where my gun at? Let me get my gun first. Let me get my gun. Let me get my 40. Let me get my 40. I gotta pivot with that bitch. I got a basketball. I gotta pivot with that bitch. I gotta come up with that. I gotta hit that bitch on the I gotta hit that bitch on the woo. I gotta come at that bitch from the hip. Pop, 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 pop. I gotta hit that bitch on the pop, 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 on the fly. What? What I gotta do on that bitch? Yeah. Any Christian who doesn't acknowledge the great grand holy mother of all divine, that's on you. Any Muslim who doesn't acknowledge the great grand holy mother of all divine, that's on you. Any Freemason who doesn't acknowledge the great grand holy mother of divine as all, that's on you. Whatever more, whatever more evermore. Whatever more doesn't acknowledge the great grand holy mother of all divine, that's on you. Whatever reptile don't acknowledge the great grand holy mother of all divine is all, that's on you. Whatever secret society, whatever fraternity, whatever sorority does not acknowledge the great grand holy mother of all divine is all, that's on you. That's on you. But we here, over here in Atlantis, we acknowledge and we worship the great grand holy mother of all divine because we're not men and we're not ladies and we're not people. We are gods in human flesh come to play this game to wake y'all ass up. Welcome back. Thank you, Latricia. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, man. Sometimes you got to go through a little something, something to get a little something, something. You understand me? And I ain't never going. You already know I don't go along to get along, but I do go along to get along because I ain't trying to beef with nobody. But at the same time, I'll beef with everybody. See, I ain't trying to beef with nobody, but at the same time, I'll beef with everybody if thus saith the great grand holy mother. I'd rather have her favor and your disdain than her disdain and your favor. I'll repeat it again. I'd rather have the great grand holy mother's favor and your disdain than your disdain, and than her disdain and your favor. That's why I'm not afraid to speak out. That's why it hurts to hear the ears saying, remember. And remember, all this, remember, it hurts your ears. If it hurts your ears, that means, you need to check your gears. If it hurts your ears, that means it needs to check your gears. If that shit made you offended, check your insides. Why? Because guess what? Those who are rooted in inner peace ain't offended by nothing. We're not offended. We're not defensive. We are the owners of the game. It's a difference. Yeah, they got offense. Yeah, they got defense. Yeah, they got coaches. Yeah, they got general manager. Nah, man. We're the league. We're the league of extraordinary. We're the league of extraordinary. We're the league of extraordinary. So I just wanted to, first and foremost, just pay my homage to the great grand holy mother of all divine for giving me my channel back. Thank you, Donald Trump, for listening to the great grand holy mother of all divine and letting him give me my channel back because I wrote Trump. I wrote Trump, man, give me my channel back. Less than a week, it was back. I asked great grand holy mother, damn, great mother, what's going on? She told me to have patience. I looked down. Next thing you know, I look up. I had a channel back. I worshipped her last night on live under the full moon, that portal, that good old full super beaver, that super beaver. It wasn't a regular beaver. It was super beaver. It was a super knuckle. It wasn't a regular knuckle. It was a super beaver. Harvest. For those of us who have been working for the last 11 years on improving ourselves to mastery, those of you who coming up on your double-digit mastery numbers, those of you who are 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99. These are, man, Chakra Doctor, what up? I'm late, but I'm here. What's down? What's down? You see me back in the building you see me back in this bitch like I fucking, yeah, man. So I did a little time traveling. Went back on the timeline, got the timeline corrected, you know what I'm saying? Hollered at a few time travelers, because y'all know the Trumps are time travelers. This is how I know. The Trumps are travelers. And I hit the Trumps up. Give me my channel back. From traveler to traveler, channel back. As Great Grand Holy Book did the ritual last night. It's less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours. I did that ritual in front of y'all last night under the full super moon on the 4th. Not last night, the 4th. On the 4th. On 11/4, not 11/5. I don't know if today 11/6, right? Today 11/6. So I did it on 11/4. So less than 48 hours, boom, we in the building. So what y'all want to talk about, man? I miss y'all, bro. I'm gonna be going live a lot now. Y'all gonna be seeing y'all notification going ring, ring. We're gonna do a lot of recapping because the DMTV2 family, y'all need to go and see my history. Go look at the channel. Yeah, my YouTube channel, 5.27 thousand subscribers. You feel me? They gave it back to me. The one I had before that was 15. I'm not tripping on that. I'm gonna get the lawyers into that. You know, I gotta still go travel some more down the timeline and get that. I might gift that. I might resurrect that channel and gift that to somebody. I might resurrect that channel and gift that to somebody because you know I know how to go viral. You know I know how to go viral. Check me out on TikTok, viral. Y'all see me on Instagram, viral, and y'all know I'm the #1 shadow band in the motherfucker in the game. I'm the most #1 shadow band motherfucker in the game, and I'm still be going viral. Why? Because I know how to write algorithms, and I got algorithm gods kicking it as my allegiance. You feel me? So you know, I ain't trying to go hard, bro. I'm just trying to let it be known and let the algorithm know, hey man, Chakra Dr. back, bro. Damn, man. Timeline shifting is really real. And what is a timeline? Can anybody tell me what is a timeline? Let's break down timeline. Let's start talking about some intelligent shit real quick. Talk about the NBA. I ain't watched it in years. Oh, the NBA? The Never Broke Agains? Talking about NBA Youngboy, you talking about the NBA with the getting busted for the gambling and all that. I feel like that's like a double entendre with the NBA, right? Because you know for a fact that even though LeBron James is removed from the NBA, his name still rings through the NBA. But he's not. I don't know. We don't know if he's gonna come back. We don't know what kind of game. You be shadow boxing, finger red number. Hey, look, boom. So, the NBA. Y'all go check out on DMTV2 what I said about the NBA for all my high Magus Chakra Doctor family. You feel me? Go check it out. You feel what I'm saying? But if you want to talk about the NBA, this is what I'm gonna tell you. The NBA is just another ritual to you know who. The NBA is just another ritual to you know who. But let's break down the layers of the. I like to call it, you know, what it is, the nigga league, the nigga basketball association. They call it the National Basketball. No, it's the Nigga Basketball Association. It's where these associates of financial sports get together and buy niggas like they been buying niggas since been buying niggas. When are you going to stop letting people just buy you, sell you, and trade you because it's in the name of a dollar, and now you can't even spend a dollar how you want it. Now you can't even buy what you want. Why? Because you got people over you that's puppeting you and making sure that you cannot spend your money for good. You got to spend your money on the brands. You got to spend your money on the matrix in order to be good with the matrix. Well, wait a minute. Last time I checked, the matrix doesn't supersede the great grand holy mother. So for y'all to be so anxious and moving about the matrix looking, that's crazy. But the NBA, the Nigga Basketball Association, is a group of, think about this, y'all, a group of rich people who've gotten together and created a sports league, aka the gladiator games, right? And they're showing you the ritual in front of your face, and they're showing you buy, selling, and trading niggas and white folks. They trade niggas, they trade white folk. Luca is a white folk. But look at what kind of white folk he is. He's one of them Slav white folk, them Yugoslavians. He's one of them Czechoslovakians. He's one of those Slavics white folks. So they don't consider him pure breed, but he's better than a nigga. Okay? Now understand, this is the dynamics of all sports. You're gonna see it. Just look at it. It's the same. What's the name of that? Willie Lynch. It's the same Willie Lynch whoop-de-woo going on figuratively in sports. Look at it. The light skins versus the dark skins. And then you got, the whites get treated better than the blacks. And then you have, the dynamics of rivalry of these teams, aka, and now that rivalry stretches into the cities because you know that, these certain sport teams in these cities, now the people don't even like each other simply off a sports team. Y'all don't even see the division. Right now, they got motherfuckers rivaling because some rich people got together and decided to play throw up tackle. That's basically what happened. A whole bunch of people are beefing with each other right now to this day. I wonder how many people died in the name of sports beef. We've even seen athletes unalive one another, right? We've seen, so when you talk about this NBA, understand the NBA was the fuse being lit to show you that, hey, we churning in this bitch. We churning. Who's we, man? Listen, everybody who don't want to see the train stations in their bathrooms, that's we. Everybody who don't want the train stations playing with your little girl in the sports games. No longer shall we tolerate mental illnesses. No longer shall we tolerate mental illnesses. No longer shall we tolerate delusions and illusions. The great grand holy mother is the source of all. Why would she ever fall for the illusion? We walking into a world where truth will be your new money, where infinite love will be your new credit. Your love, the love you show gonna be your new credit score. That's a tag right there. The love you show gonna be your new credit score. The love you show gonna be your new credit score, bro. No longer shall you have to pay for food, clothing, shelter, education, and medication. That's going bye-bye. You see it going, that's about to go AI for free. You see what Elon, you see what the little dude been doing. The new money, the new wave is gonna be character. Who has integrity? Who has honesty? Who has real justice? Who are not afraid of pedophiles? Who are not afraid of human traffickers? Who are not afraid of rapists, racists, Satanists, and necrophiliacs, and enemies of the great grand holy mother? Who are not afraid? See, who took this up because they know this means what? Masculine energy. And who took this down because they know this means what? Feminine energy. And we know that the Star of David put that together, that equals masculine and feminine. But y'all think it's some fucking star from a book that they stole from our black women. See, they stole our black women's cosmology and turned it into cosmetics. Huh? They stole our black women's astrology and relegated it into something of nothingness. Nobody takes it serious no more when it is the source of this game that you're playing. Every one of you that's watching has got a zodiac sign. What the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck wrong with you, bro? You walking around deaf, dumb, and blind and forgot who your mother is, nigga? That's why all my sons got them M's on their Gmail. Stop playing with her. But since y'all don't want to give my mama her flowers, and she's the source of flowers, she is the flower, her daughter is definitely the garden, there will be consequences and repercussions. Just know that. Secret societies, just know that. Freighters and sorors, just know that. Anybody who align with those 7 things, enemies of the great grand holy mother, human trafficking, pedophilia, rape, racism, if you're down with the Church of Satan, and if you're doing necrophilia, great grand holy mother is deleting you, obliterating you from the entire system. From the entire system, you shall be obliterated. All of those 7 things. I just named 7. I'm gonna name them one more time for the people in the back so y'all can't say y'all didn't hear it. All enemies of the great grand holy mother, human traffickers, pedophiles, rapists, racists, Satanists, or necrophiliacs shall meet deletion. It's only a matter of time. Enjoy your moments left because anti-imaging protocol has been activated. Everything that you guys have been fed is about to get rewind, and the truth is about to be inputted, and it's gonna break your brain. It's gonna break your brain. You who think you are born sinners, when at the same time you believe that God lives inside of you. So if you're a born sinner, how can, because God ain't a sinner, according to the Bible. God ain't no sinner. So if you're a born sinner and how God inside of you and you're a born sinner, see, y'all gotta start what? Doing what the Bible told you and do what? Study to show thyself approved. Because Hosea 4:6 tells you that you shall perish because you lack knowledge, not got too much of it. See, you fail. Think about it. You fell for the ultimate homosexual trick. You go to the church, male, I'm talking about you males. You males go to church and you bend down and you pray to another male and think you righteous. You bend down and you pray to another dick and you think you righteous. That's why the whole church is filled with the homosexuality, sucking dick, getting fucked. Huh? Why? Because all y'all pray to a male, a whole bunch of men praying to another fucking man. A whole bunch of gods praying to another fucking God. That's why I told you, nigga, fuck God and fuck the devil. They both some bitch ass niggas on my mama, on great grand holy mother. Nigga, fuck God and the devil. They both some pussies, bitch. What's hell? Fuck God and fuck the devil. They both some bitch ass niggas, man. That's what we on here at the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine. For the book says, I say that ye are gods. Go read about your great grand holy mother of all divine. Go to Amazon and get the book, purchase the book, support the sister, Dr. Souza. Thank you, Dr. Souza, for writing and keeping the legacy of the great grand holy mother alive and well through your literature. Now I'm about to take you to that level that you couldn't. I'm about to take you to that level that you couldn't, sis. You heard me? Without your permission. I'm about to take you to that level that you couldn't. But please go support and show love to Dr. Souza. Get her book, The Great Black Mama of Creation. Also get her other book, Blacked Out Through Whitewash. Blacked Out Through Whitewash is going to show you how black people invented every single thing in life, and every single thing in life that's in existence right now comes from black people, including religion, everything. So everything you believe in right now has been a lie. And you see, it says right here, dear people of color, there is vital, earth-shaking knowledge about people of color, especially black people, that has been suppressed, hidden, banned, distorted, stolen, obscured, lied about, denied, and outright destroyed. But the time is now coming to the light as people of all colors in America and around the world are awakening to truth. Now hold on to your seat as I give you highlights and details. And it's nice too. It's real nice. Buku pages, brother. Yeah, buku pages, buku pages. It's like a textbook. I love it. I've been completely obliterating debates. And that's why people don't want to debate me, because they know I'm gonna come with this book right here. They know I'm gonna come with this book right here. I'm gonna do some more timeline shifting. And yeah, man, Dr. Souza gonna get put back into the game with this, but we just gotta correct that from Africa bullshit, you know. You feel me? But yeah, and then don't forget to go get the Black Cube Codex by the High Magus, yours truly, Chakra Doctor. Best book put on. Yeah, man. And no, this is the best book right here. Yeah, this is the best book right here. See this right here? Best book created by the great grand holy father himself in the flesh, here to tell you about and warn y'all about the great grand holy mother's love and wrath. Where you think gods and goddesses get that from? That's a motherboard program. Love, wrath, forgiveness, this, that, and the third. That's the motherboard program. But wait a minute. Let's show you what this devil has been doing in. Check this out. Wait a minute. Look, this is what the devil has turned us into. You see? Understanding that once again, they keep on replaying this slavery. Why do they keep replaying this slavery dynamic into our minds over and over and over? So this is a 80-year-old woman hugged up with a young 20 something, hugged up with a young 20 something black male. And I'm not tripping on young blood getting to, I'm not tripping on young blood getting him an old one and doing what he do. I'm saying, look at the brokenness in this. Look at the dynamic. Once again, slave owner, slave, boom, the dynamic that they paint in the picture. So go look at that right there. When you look, he hugged up with her. Look, check it out. Boom. It's viral. This is viral right here. Him and Granny kicking it. That's viral right there. Now, all this tell me is young man ain't got no money. Young man trying to come up, But then again, you never know, man. That could be some kind of glitch, or that could be some kind of Mandela, like a higher level of a Mandela effect going on. You know what I'm saying? You never know how this game go when these people is doing these you don't know how this game going when these people doing these soul rituals, bro. They exchanging souls, they sacrificing souls, they reincarnating souls. Man, listen, bro. Necromancy is real, and you can bring souls back like I did. Somebody said Chakra Doctor got cloned. Hey, bro, I understand what they mean there, man, because you could do a transformation so transformation, like so transformative that boom, people look at you like, who are you? Man, listen, man, you gotta walk it, talk it, move it, and keep it on repeat. You feel me? Let's go through, let's go look at what they doing this real quick. Boom. Now, at first glance, you think this is nothing. Right? But they gonna always put. So man finds $7.5 million hidden in storage unit he bought for $500. And they gonna always, I'm gonna call, you ready? I'm gonna say, look at the timeline showing you how money is becoming more and more non-relevant, obsolete. When the major shift happens and the entire and I shift the entire planet with this, because listen, I'm doing this time travel shit, but this shit gonna shift the whole planet. And when I shift the whole planet with it, and they go, are you here? The only place money gonna be valid is in the third dimension. Money is not gonna be valid in the fourth dimension. Money is not gonna be valid in the fifth dimension. So the only place that money will exist is the third dimensional soul experiences. Fourth dimensional soul experiences, what place does money have there? And fifth dimensional soul experiences, what place does money have there? Remember the third dimension, in the terms of dimensions, the third dimension is the ghetto. In the terms of dimensions, the third dimension is the ghetto, bro. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of cycle, right? But you got to understand that these dimensions, after they get past them first like 88 joints, that shit go infinite. That 88, what's the dimensions, man? I keep on telling y'all, the zodiac, the 88 constellations. The 88 constellations, bro, that's the dimensions. And they told you that kingdom of heaven lives inside of here. And y'all going everywhere outside of here and never going in here so that you can access what you see in that sky. You see it in the sky. The only reason why you see it in the sky because it's just a holographic mirror. It's a holographic mirror to remind you while you're playing this game called life that, hey, there is something that's above you. Look up. You see it? They're above you. You're below. And they got things that's below you. It's all different ecosystems. There's all different levels and layers to it. So if I'm going to shift a world from the atrocities of Epstein Island to the abundance of great grand holy mother's infinite love, eternal true peace wave, a lot of those people that we shun are going to have to get deleted. A lot. It's going to have to be like a blink of an eye. Everybody, all the souls that's ready. Look, I'm telling you how it's going to happen. All of the souls that's ready, we're going to experience that, oh my God, it happened, fifth dimension. All of the souls that's not ready are going to experience it as a hoax. I repeat it again. When the real ascension, when the real rapture, because they're going to think it's the rapture. A lot of people going to think it's the rapture in the lower dimensions, right? It's going to look like a rapture is because a whole lot of people are awakening, and a whole lot of people will be ready for the fifth dimension. And when that shift happens, the people who are ready for the fifth dimension will experience it fully and understand what happened from start to finish. But the people from the fourth dimensions and the third dimensions who are watching it will experience it just how we experiencing these celebrities right now. What? Through a screen, through the third and the fourth dimension. You feel what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like a hoax. Like a lot of people gonna be arguing, like, man, that shit didn't really happen. And I'll be like, man, that shit is possible. I'm telling you, man, that shit ain't AI. Man, that shit was AI. They're gonna the fourth dimension and the third dimension gonna be arguing about it. Salute. Y'all already know what it is. The fourth dimension and the third dimension gonna be arguing about it. Arguing about what? Arguing about the fifth dimension ascension. Arguing about how when a certain group of humans reached a level of evolution that was so big that the whole entire world witnessed their disappearance, witnessed them shift in real time to the fifth dimension and left the rest of them behind. It's called the rapture. Ra. It's called the Ra. When Ra does the survey, when my eye, who is my eyes? Who are my eyes? When my eyes come and do the survey to see who's ready for the rapture and get taken, you're literally going to get taken in front of the world, and it's going to be a phenomenon known as the rapture. And everybody's going to witness it. And the people who are third dimensional minded are going to be like, that was AI, it was a hoax. Give me the Elon brain joint. You never know. I don't know. But the fourth dimension going to be like those magicians who are controlling, still puppeting the third dimension niggas. Fourth dimension, like, all right, shit, we both stuck here, we both in hell. Well, shit, we better than these motherfuckers. Well, let's puppeteer them. And the fifth dimension is gonna be like, phew, man, I'm sure glad we ain't gotta go back there no more. God damn, that shit was, God damn, brand new bodies and shit. Real, just like the Bible told y'all. Just like the Bible told y'all, brand new bodies and shit. Why? Because brand new technology, like technology. And remember, the fifth dimension is I would like to call it, the fifth dimension is the power button that sends the surge through the other dimensions, right? So the fifth dimension, if you want to be technical, the fifth dimension is the start, like the actual real start of actual consciousness, of light consciousness, God consciousness, or Christ consciousness, Lucifer consciousness, whatever you like to call the consciousness. Whatever people like to call the consciousness. We're not trying to get lost in names. We're trying to get put back into the mind frame of, hey, all of this stuff we've been talking about is happening in front of y'all face, and you have to have enough discernment. If you don't have enough discernment, man, it's gonna be like a hoax to you. It's not gonna be real to you. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, I heard that, but man, they capping. Nah, it really happened. It's gonna be like, nah, man, the great mother gonna really boom, gonna really whoop-de-woo this joint. It's like a Noah's Ark type of thing. I keep telling you that'd be a great mother. When great mother come through, everybody who's supposed to be gone better be gone already. Right. Look. So this is the great mother telling me, right? Right. I'm not paying no mind. Son. Yeah, mama. Look, sorry. Go get your people. And get them on out of there because I'm about to handle my business over there. So go get your people and get them up out of there. All right. Who is Ra people? Who are the children of Ra? Who are the children of Ra? Ra comes, I come through. First I come through human. Going through the struggles, same as you. Then I come through and you see metahuman, wielding the forces of the invisible right in front of your face. Then I transcend superhuman, transform Christ consciousness right here in the flesh in front of your face, still warning you, still giving you that message. Better repent, for the great grand holy mother's time is at hand. Then there will be a transition, and that transition won't be, oh, he died, da, 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 da. No, it's literally gonna be, oh, I'm telling you, when I make it to 140, 150, that's when y'all gonna start taking it seriously. All right, nigga made it to 100, still cool and retarded Jew. Nigga be like, da, 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 this, that, and the third. It's AI, it's a clone, it's this, that, and the third. They clone shot, no, right? Boom. When it hit, when it about hit about 150, they're gonna be like, all right, he, him, what, and the people that still stayed down with the great mother, through these years and through that time. Because when it hit, bro, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. All of the people who are ready for the fifth dimension transcend. They transcend to what? The safe zone, or what y'all like to call the flat plane, Earth, right? But remember, this flat plane is not just a flat plane. It is a round sphere. A flat plane with a round sphere encasing it. A flat plane with a round sphere encasing it. So it's like the snow globe or like a marble. Flat plane, but bubble of round encasing it. The IO, the line circle, the 1-0, the holy binary code to all matrices. This is why you got to sleep on a mattress. A mattress is a what? Matrix. Because what is a matrix? A dream. Your spirit is literally experiencing a dream cycle called physical temporary life, or for lack of a better word, HE double hockey stick zone. We are in the HE double hockey stick zone. So remember that. Hold on, let me make sure. Boom, we are in the HE double hockey stick zone. So being in the HE double hockey stick zone, we have to realize that in order to get out of hell, you have to heal. All right, go look at the TV show Lucifer. On the TV show Lucifer, Lucifer had gotten and acquired and God gave Lucifer, God himself. And who was God? A black man, right? So this on the TV show Lucifer, this white guy had a heavenly father named God, right? And God was a black man. And his brother, Amenadiel, was a black man. So, and he had a twin brother named Mikael or Michael, and so Lucifer and Michael were twin brothers. Michael was the evil one, and Lucifer was the good one. Go look at the TV show Lucifer, and the black man God, and he had a mother too. Lucifer had a mother. She's called the mother of all, the mother of the source of all living, right? Boom, and on there, Lucifer's dad. So Lucifer is a white angel that rebelled against his black dad. On a TV show, Lucifer is a white angel that rebelled against his black dad. And he has a black brother, and his black brother is named Amenadiel. And Amenadiel is the strength of God, the strongest of all angels, right? Lucifer is the light of God, right? Right? Think about this. He got, his sisters and brothers and all that, all of the different angels. Why would these people spend millions of dollars showing y'all that the story of the Bible of God and Lucifer shows God as a black man? Why would they show God? And then on Morgan Freeman, what the other thing? What the other movie where they show Morgan Freeman? Bruce Almighty, right? What happened again? God was a black man. Bruce Almighty was the white dude that inherited, got his hand on the God power because God granted his prayer, granted it, which said, I wish I could be God for a day or something like that to that effect. Y'all don't remember that either? Y'all, do anybody remember any of these things I'm telling y'all right now? If not, Go if not, go look. And Ben, if there's no sound coming in, let me know. Because somebody's saying there's no sound, but it might be on their end, because you know how people should be raggedy, but trying to blame it on you. But sometimes your shit be raggedy, but you still gotta defend your shit, because guess what? Your shit, you pay for your shit.
Hear you loud and clear.
All right, they hear me loud and clear. So yeah, your shit just raggedy. Your shit just raggedy. You ain't got no sound. See? See, but people are trying to project their shit on you. Don't let people do that now. Don't let people do that. But anyway, so on the TV show, Lucifer, his black dad, which is right Yahweh or whoever you like to call it, right? Boom, gives Lucifer the keys to the kingdom. Why? Because God wanted the black man. God wanted to retire and go kick it with his mom. His Lucifer hooked his mom and his dad back up, and who his mom and his dad, and boom, and Lucifer hooked his mom and his daddy back up, and and gave them their own universe. Like, here y'all go, because he had he was the light bringer, right? And remember, God is light. Remember that. Lucifer is the light bringer, and God is light. So, boom. So the whole time he been the king of hell, never realizing that God put him in hell to be the angel of hell and the king of hell, so that it could be training for how he would later run heaven, right? Lucifer about to inherit heaven, and Michael comes and challenges him. So him and Michael go at it. Long story short, Lucifer had to sacrifice his own life, because he's banned from heaven. He can't go to heaven. So, boom, he risked his own life to save a human going to heaven, right? Look at this shit. Look at boom. After he gets the kingdom, he like, you know what? I don't even want heaven. And he gives heaven to the more responsible brother, who is who? Amenadiel. And Amenadiel, the black dude, becomes the new God. So the black man, again, becomes the new God. Where does Lucifer go? Lucifer goes back to hell, but what is Lucifer doing in hell? He's counseling the souls in hell, teaching them how to break their hell loops so that they can get out of hell, just like he got out of hell. Because the whole TV show is about Lucifer learning how to what? Love himself, and learning how to be accountable, and learning how to do all of these things so that he can break out of hell. Not break out of hell, so that he can be let out of hell, right? And at the end, he's offered, he receives heaven, but he said, you know what? No, I'm going back to counsel the souls on how to get out of hell. That's the whole gist of it. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. That's the whole gist of it. So that's what it's like. I'm like, hey, look, I'm Lucifer in hell, counseling all of you souls on how to heal out of here. Because the only way you can get out of here is through healing. Why you think heal and hell are synonymous? You never wonder why that? Nobody ever wondered why heal and hell are synonymous. And then the ultimate thing in life in America that everybody's speaking on is what? Healing. You got to heal, you got to heal, you got to heal. But heal and hell are synonymous. So in order for you to get out of hell, you got to heal. In order for a dog to be a well-trained dog, you got to know how to heal. In order for you to move in this body, you can't move in this body and walk in this body properly without your heels. When a woman step out and go out, she got to put on her heels. Wait a minute, this shit is all about heel. How many heels we need? The heels have eyes. The heels have eyes. Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. This shit is all about the healing. But you have to understand and look at that. Why would these people, y'all say, because y'all the ones that say that the Jews control the media and the whites control the media. Okay, so why would the Jews and the whites who control the media take and put a TV show out called Lucifer? And Lucifer's dad is a black man, and his brother is a black man, but the guy that's playing Lucifer is a white guy, a white Englishman to be exact. You know what that represents? Ooh, you ready for the spoiler alert? Oh, you ready to go for the layers? You ready to go to the rabbit hole? Oh, you go to the rabbit hole, then you get to peel the layers, and guess what that really means? That's the white Freemasons paying homage to the Moors. I said that. I ain't mean to say that. I think that I was playing. Psych. I lie. That what that really mean? That what that really mean? That would mean that the black pope, the gray pope, and the white pope walked into a ball and see, they hate the fact that I learned this shit on my own and I ain't need no help. But I needed help. See? See? Think about that. I'll say it won't. Nah, I ain't gonna say it again. I'm good. I'm not gonna say it again. 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 But when you break down the layers of that, that's what that means. Why don't you? Why don't I eat? Well, no, so I don't eat meat, but sometimes I do eat meat. I mean, nah, man. Let me see. What I eat meat? What I eat meat? What? Yeah, yesterday, the day before yesterday, for the full moon ritual. So my belly can be full for the full moon. So I ate meat yesterday, the day before yesterday, for the full moon ritual. But I live a life of fasting. So, for instance, you guys might eat meat in the morning for breakfast, meat for lunch, and then meat for dinner. First and foremost, I don't eat 3 times a day. I fast throughout the daytime hours, and I eat at night like like a Muslim does for Ramadan. Well, just take Ramadan and put Ramadan on repeat 365 days, and that's the diet. And then I go extreme with it and take extreme fast and do cleanses and flushes and detoxes and do extreme fast with extreme fast with workouts and yeah, man, I have a whole. So first and foremost, if y'all wanna learn and come to the Professor X School of Xavier School, Professor Xavier School for Mutants, that's my school. See, y'all, Dr. Umar talk that shit, but I got plenty properties, bro. We, Man, listen, I got plenty properties, bro. We could got access to this shit. Cause guess what? If you got access to it, you got it. So meat is not bad. No, meat is bad. I never said meat is not bad. Never said meat is not bad for the body. Never said meat is not bad for the body. But if you're in the jungle starving, if you're in the jungle starving, and the only thing they got right there is that, look, you in the Hunger Games, and you in the woods, like Katniss Everdeen, you in this bitch, and you doing all these muscular attributes and muscular atrophies, and you doing all this burning energy and da 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 da. Man, listen, bro, you better have you some food on deck, bro, because the body is a car, and all cars need oil. What kind of oils are you putting in your body to flush out the meat? What kind of teas and different supplements are you taking to keep the body healthy and to keep the body youthful and to keep the body? Man, listen, I'm about to put out Chakra Doctor's. I'm about to put it on my website. Chakra Doctor health tip, Chakra Doctor health list, a list of all of the healthy things. A list of all of the healthy things that Chakra Doctor do. Me, Chakra Doctor do personally, right? And it's a plethora of things that I do personally. And I'm a supplement fanatic, right? I'm a supplement fanatic. So first and foremost, man, don't ever say you can't do it, because I'm the first person to let you know that the great grand holy mother reached down and took me from being a junkie. The great grand holy mother reached down and took me from being a drug dealer. The great grand holy mother reached down and took me from being having things wrong with my feet, having things wrong with my knees, having things wrong with my head and my all kind of shit, bro. The great grand holy mother reached down and took me from nothing to something, bro. And so I'm the last person to tell a person what they can and cannot do. I'm saying that in my research, overall, meat as a daily supplement or meat as a daily diet is bad. This is why, but look at Martin Lawrence. Before and after. Go look at Martin Lawrence when he was young. He eating all that meat. Now look at Martin Lawrence, all their faces. That's how you know. That's the spirit of gluttony right there. This is how you know. You gotta lose that face fat, lose that chin fat. That's how you know you're really getting it in. Lose, yeah, have that skin hanging. And oh shit, I got skin. Oh yeah, that's how you know you really losing. That's how you know you're really losing. You feel me? But you gotta go on fast, bro. The body was never meant to have 3 meals a day in it at all, bro. Man, you're supposed to have a high content liquid diet. So your liquids versus what you intake supposed to be like 70-30, bro. You're supposed to have 70% liquid intake and 30% chewing intake. 70% liquid intake, 30% chewing intake. So you have you one meal, at the end of the day when you finish doing all of the ooh, but you wanna ooh all day. And I got all of the different things that I take to keep me energized. Because running businesses and not only running businesses, but also doing extra side jobs just to get more and more money. You feel me? That's the number one. That's the number one thing, bro. Because you gotta be all the way. You gotta be all the way turned up if you're trying to get an M. If you're trying to get 6 figures, man. When I got my first 150,000, it blew my mind, and I did it all on my own, off my own muscle, and it lasted me for years. And it's the sole reason why my business has longevity to this day. So if you guys haven't even, that's what I'm saying. How many of you guys seen $25,000 at just one time that you made off of your own intellectual property, off of your own talent, off of your own skill? How many of you seen a $10,000 check, a $20,000 check, a $30,000 check because you put in work from your own spirit and soul? See, this is what I get off on. I get off waking up and I did the magic, woke up and they gave me my channel back. I keep telling y'all, they only got 2 that run the world, the magicians and the money. The money men and the magicians. Money men listen to magicians. Magicians listen to money men. Hey man, it's a wonderful relationship, but you gotta understand that as a magician, you better establish who, what, when, where, how, and why is your principle. And all magicians know that the great grand holy mother is the source principle of all that is divine. You feel me? So this is why I be coming out here and now I rewind the timeline. Our timeline shifted. So let's go back into what I was telling about earlier. What is time? Nobody can tell me what is a timeline. So I'm gonna show you what a timeline is. Easy. Remember, circle, right? And on that circle, you have lines. And in the middle of all those lines, you have 12, 3, 6, 9. But that's north, south, east, west, right? Boom. In between the 12 to the 3, you're gonna see some lines. There's gonna be a line called a hand. The hands on the clock. Hands. You have 2 hands on the clock. One hand is going to be in perpetual motion, constantly moving. The other hand, it moves periodically. You're also going to have lines in the clock. These lines are actually called timelines. So timelines been going on way before the internet. The real internet used to be psychic abilities. The real internet used to be tele abilities. The real internet used to be metaphysical abilities. The real internet used to be superhuman capabilities. Man, back in the day, it was nothing for a person to have a metahuman power or a superpower. That was nothing. Oh yeah, you know how to control the weather? Awesome. Me too. Back in the day. Now everybody will run around afraid, talking about it's hard. It's this. It's that. It's an illusion, man. Stop playing, man. This is a holographic matrix. Stop playing, bro. This is a holographic computer game matrix. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. This is a holographic computer game matrix. Now, until you, and this is what, if it weren't, why would the term NPC be a thing? If it weren't, then why would the term download, light codes, activation, and all of these things come out in human life apply? Think about this. I'm talking about human life. Somebody will tell you right now, a human can tell you right now, I just received the download. I thought computers receive downloads. Hmm? They do, right? Right. So this is how I let you know this is a holographic computer matrix. And it's a game at the same time. And it's also something that you signed up to come here for. And it's also sourced by the great grand holy mother, but it's also been hacked. And it also was hacked by the goat god Set. And then the great grand holy father Ra in the flesh came through, activated the Endymion protocol. Now the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother has been built in her age of Aquarius, in the Aquarian age where information and knowledge is free flowing. And this free flowing information and knowledge will trigger remembrances. And these remembrances will spark revolution and evolution at the same time. And this revolution and this evolution will be called the New World Order. And who is going to be the dominant force that runs this New World Order perpetually? She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. That's who. All right. So I'm just here as a prophet, man. I'm just here as the prophet of the great grand holy mother to let y'all know, hey, y'all better get straight y'all stuff, get it together, whatever kind of if you them 7 things I named, go rewind the tape, go look at them 7 things I named, man. Them 7 things I named. Get that together, man. Get that together. Let me see what else. I put something in the queue. Wait a minute. Oh, I wanted to show y'all this too. Hold up. Yeah, I wanted to show y'all this. Here. Boom. So boom, man finds $7.5 million hidden in the storage, he bought for 500. Can anybody tell me why do they always why do they show you? They've been showing y'all that. Y'all still be believing that. Y'all still be believing that. Y'all still be believing that. Oh, nigga left 7.5 M's in the storage unit that a nigga bought for $500. The thing about it all right, this is the thing about it, bro. The thing about it that really, really gets me with humans is how could you think this same story popping up over and over be a coincidence? You think that all these years we've been hearing the same story about the guy who finds a bag of money. That's every human being's fantasy. Oh man, I just wish I had me. Niggas looking down trying to see if they can find them a bag of money. I wonder how many people gonna go buy storage units now that happened. Can anybody tell me why? Why do they always periodically show us this random guy who finds this absurd amount of money and then call the police and turn it in? Why do they show that? They always show that. And it also just so happened, majority of the time, I'm not saying all of the time, but majority of the time, it just so happened to be a white dude. Y'all don't see the programming? Get out of the programming. Get out of the racism programming, first and foremost. But get out of the fantasy program and think you're going to buy a storage unit for $500 and get $7.5 million. Now, if it happens to you on accident, whoop-de-doo. But do not bank on it. Bank on you setting your intentions, organizing your goals, acting on your dreams, not even your dreams, acting on your intentions, and getting it done. Don't just act and don't get it done. Act and get it done. A lot of y'all got this y'all won't do, that y'all won't do, that one y'all won't do, and this y'all won't do. But ain't nobody getting it done because ain't nobody constantly churning. Churning. You can churn 1 day, 2 day, 3 day you're churning, 4 day you're churning, 5 day you're churning, and then 6 day 6, you missed the churning. How many of you know what it's like to do something 365 days a year, no days off for multiple years? If you don't know how to do something 365 days a year, no days off for multiple years, The only way, think about it. The sun shines 365 days of the year, no days off. Think about this. The sky, the clouds, whatever, the atmosphere, 365 days of the year, no days off. Nigga tell me I need a day off. Why? Because you're on a hamster wheel. Remember, the last live, I told you, black people, you have to literally, this time in 2025, you have to literally pick yourself up by your bootstraps. You go and beg white folks for reparations is embarrassing, first. That's like a nigga on the block. This is what reparations remind me of. Reparations remind me of the bitch ass nigga on the block. Ready? The scenario. Story time. You on the block, hustling, getting your grind on. You out here slinging that work. Boom. While you slinging that work, nigga up on you, pistol whip you, pop, 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 pop. Take your work. Say, yeah, that's me. Fuck out here, nigga. Fuck, kill you out your pussy. You feel me? It's me. You come. Now he done took over the block with your work. Took your work, his connections, and took over the block. Whole block his. You feel me? When you come here up out of the house, the whole block, he done turned the whole block to his block in a day and a half. You out of here, right? Reparations is like you going up to that nigga and asking that nigga, man, you done did all this with my work? You done did all this with my work, man? Man. Pop a nigga off something, man, because it was my work. It was the work that you stole from me. It was the work that you robbed me of that allowed you to do all this, man. Can I have a little bit of some of my stuff back? Bitch ass nigga. That's what that sound like. That's what that sound like. Black people asking for reparations with they begging asses, man. Nah, man. Create a goal, create a vision, create a dream, dig in yourself, dig in your soul, dig in your melanin, get off the negative foods, get off the negative drinks, get off the vices. Nigga, if we quit cigarettes alone, that'll change the black community. If we quit cigarettes, drinking, and drugging alone, black community saved. Ain't no more problem. We all healed. If black folks say, I'm not going to drink no more, why? Because don't none of us own the liquor companies. If black folks say, I'm not going to smoke no more, why? Because don't none of us own the cigarette factories. Because black people are not going to put $3,000, black people are not going to put 3,000 carcinogens in other black people's cigarettes. I'll repeat it again. Black people are not going to put 3,000 carcinogens in other black people's cigarettes. It's gonna be natural tobaccos, that old recipe, that old native, indigenous, aboriginal recipe, that mama and that great grandma on them gave passed down through that Iroquois, through that Seminole, through that Choctaw, through that Chippewa, through that what? Yeah. Right? The reason why black folks shouldn't go drinking, because they're not going to put all kind of poisons in the drink and sell it to other black people. This is why black people need to own your own. The reason why black people need to police their own, because a black person is not going to be scared of another black person and just pull a gun and shoot them out of fear. When a black person approaches another black person in the community where black police their own, guess what? That black is going to give that other black the benefit of the doubt. He's not just going to kill him because of the color of his skin, because the color of his skin registers immediately to his subconscious mind that he me and I'm him. This is another reason why I love Atlanta. This is another reason why I love New Orleans. Why? Because when I get pulled over, majority of the time, the police officer gonna look like me. And I ain't got to worry about him being afraid first time on the job, rookie. They done lived there and filled his mind with all kind of garbage about black people. They done filled his mind with all kind of garbage about criminals. And they done filled his mind with all kind of horror stories. And now he on the beat. He on the cop. He a cop on the beat. He just got, and he learned how to do the cases, and he learned how to do and he's hearing all the stories about, and he going through, and hey, freeze. And he's tweaking. He's tweaking. Pow, pow. They killing children. Pow, pow. They killing women. Pow, pow. They killing adults. So it's not the white folks' fault. Every time they killed one of you niggas, y'all supposed to do like old boy did for his son. Remember old boy that was in jail and the police killed his son and he laid up there and he unalived the police for killing his son, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. He had went abided by the rules of the Bible. You ain't gonna be able to kill my son and live. Anybody, I don't care who it is. If the mayor kills my son, he gonna die. If the president kills my son, he gonna die. It don't matter who kills my son, they gonna die. See, that's no pics with that. Anybody harm your child should be unalived. Anybody who harm your child, including you, if you harm your child, unalive them. See, we need to make fair rules around the board. We need to make super strict, I'm talking about immaculately strict children laws. If we put the evidence together that you was abusing a child, the penalty should be so severe that everybody say that's unfair. Exactly. I'll repeat it again. Doing harm and abusing children, and I'm not talking about spanking your child. I'm not talking about spanking your child and all that bull crap that these train stations done program y'all mind with, making y'all think that spare the ride, spoil the child is some abuse. No, that's not. No, that's not. I'm talking about those of y'all breaking these children's bones. Y'all putting these children in freezers. Y'all putting these children in the microwave. These are all the stories that's going on, what they doing to these children. I can't see how y'all even have fun. I really can't. I've been year after year after year after year just going to war with this pedophile beast. Year after year after year after year, I've been going to war with this beast. I can't see how y'all really having fun like that for real. Because PDFs run your world. And they know all the hidden files on where to go. They got all kind of tunnels going on. They got all kind of crazy stuff going on. Man, y'all better wake up. And I told y'all, Satan's World Burn 2025. Great Grand Holy Mother, ash, the phoenix that rises up out of the ashes, 2026. Mark these words. Mark these words that the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine is going to be a multi-million, multi-billion, maybe the first $1 trillion, whatever. Because money is just going to be numbers on the screen at a certain point. Money is just going to be numbers on the screen at a certain point. And your character points are going to determine how much money you have. What you do for humanity is going to determine how much money you have. All of these things that are no longer physical will determine how much money you have. Do you have integrity? Are you a liar? Are you a cheater? Are you a thief? Or do you kill, steal, destroy? Do you have the consciousness of the devil? Are you a backstabber? Do you covet your neighbor's wife? What? The real 10 Commandments in effect. Real Mayat in effect. Real Mayat in effect. You harming children, you out of here. Ain't no call collect. You are guilty till proven innocent, and you better hurry up and prove your innocence too. We ain't giving you that much time. Ain't nobody gonna be able to get framed. Ain't gonna be no such thing as getting framed. The evidence is gonna be right there. And I guarantee you, I put it on every fucking thing. I guarantee you that's where the world going at. What's your character look like? What's your diet look like? What's your diet look like, nigga? How the fuck you talking about going to fifth dimension and you got too much motherfucking gluten? Gluttony, the archon of gluttony floating through your bloodstream, my nigga. I had to tell that to myself first. Cause I go back, go look at go look at this old channel and scroll down. Look at my face. My face was nice and fat. Why? Why? Because even being a vegan, you still eating. See, the enemy of the system is food. Nigga. Food is the enemy. Yeah, man, remember, they don't consider fruit food. They don't consider fruits food, but food is the enemy. What food? That food that you went and bought from Kroger, that food that you went and bought from Whole Foods, that food if you didn't get that shit out your grandmama's backyard, it ain't food. You weren't able to, you can't, remember? I was able to go in my grandma's backyard and pick me up some pecans. And after I picked my pecans, I was able to go to my grandma's garden and get me a tomato and a cucumber and eat me some pecans, tomatoes, and cucumbers right off the vine. Don't even wash it off, nigga. Ain't no pesticides on this. That's what I grew up being able to do. You feel me? You feel me? This is why I started this. This is why I started the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine. And she's taking the whole game over. Talking about let go and let God. Nah. God had to let go and let mama. See? This is the game we playing, man. But y'all gotta understand, bro. Y'all did this. We did this to ourselves. If we're gonna win, we're gonna have to get up out of this ourselves. And the number one way you gotta get up out of this is to get your body right. Why? Because your body is a machine, your brain is a computer. If we don't flush ourselves of the gluten, if we don't flush ourselves of the toxins, if we don't flush ourselves of the things that's making us anxious, if we don't detox ourselves, and we don't lose weight, remember, when you lose weight, you become light. When you become light and people see the light, that means you brought the light, you a light bringer. They never showed you Lucifer as obese. They never showed you Lucifer as fat. They showed you Buddha, a fat Buddha. They showed you gluttony. That's an archon. But they ain't never showed you Christ, a fat Krishna, a fat this. And remember, we're in the land of the beast. What the land of what beast? The land of the obese. We're in the land of the obese, where over 50%, almost close to over 50, over 50% of the population is overweight. Nobody ever wonder why. Why do they feed us 3 times a day? It reminds me of that of that riddle. What that riddle is, with the 2 children going to the gingerbread house and the old lady trying to cook them and eat them. Come on, man. Why they keep on trying to feed us? Because it's a live feed. Remember, food. When you bite the food, you BYTE. Your body is a machine, your brain is a computer. You're not biting food. You are what? You are digesting bits of data and code. What's the bits of data and code? Shit, go read the ingredient list. The ingredient list is the bits of data and code. If that shit says sodium biphosphate or some shit you can't pronounce, you are being chemically warped. You are being chemically programmed. You are being chemically hacked, alchemically hacked. Why? Because when you put the food in your mouth, so now you got all these different chemicals from that particular thing that you just ate inside of your body. Now I can see if you was a magician and you know your chakras is fully activated and you got all kind of, you know, intracellular cleansing and you use certain frequencies for metahuman type feats, then wait a minute, I'm not talking about you. Because that takes a lot of calories, and you're gonna need that. You're gonna need you probably a little chicken, a chicken or two, or beef or two, in order to do that ritual with Legba right there. Because Legba, you know. See, but people don't be understanding. I took the self-initiated path. I initiated myself into this shit. You feel me? But I'm an anomaly because I was also born in it and sworn in it, born in it, self-initiated. So wait a minute. So now, boom. You put the food in your body. Your body, you goes to your tank. Well, that's your gas tank, your stomach. Your stomach is your gas tank. Boop. So your stomach is your gas tank. Now the food, that solid food, the acid in your stomach turns it into a liquid. Turns it into a liquid, right? And the stomach in your food turns into the liquid, and that liquid gets transmuted into the body via the digestive tract, the intestines, right? And then the intestines distributed to your what? Your blood. So now you got red 40, yellow 5, sodium biphosphate, glycerin, high fructose corn syrup, da 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 da, woo de woo de woo, in the bloodstream. Wait, there's more. Now you got all that in the bloodstream. Guess what you about to go do now? You about to go watch a program. You about to go watch a program, whether it's sports, whether it's TV, whether it's hip hop baddies, whether it's love and this and that, whether it's this and that or the third, you about to go watch a program. I guarantee you, at some point in time, during the midst of watching the program, you're gonna do like this. Uh-oh, there go the spell. Because you don't know that the LED lights and the commercials and all of the TV programs are literally resonating with your DNA because they told you that sound they told you that sound imprints on water, and your body is 85% water. What kind of water you just put in your body? We just read the ingredients on the back, right? And now you being programmed and you nodding off like hypnotized. Nodding off onto the TV program, and the TV program telling you, "Do you suffer from mesothelioma? Have you been in a car accident?" And that shit is feeding into your subconscious mind, and you wonder why you end up happening shit. It's a big old spell on you, bro. And then where you go buy it from? You go buy it from a building that is. You go buy it from a building that is literally designed to sell you poison. Can't really, when you go inside the gas station, what's healthy inside the gas station outside of the water and the little fruits that they sell? What's healthy in the gas station? Not too much. So they got these stations posted up all over, call them gas stations. But really, you got to remember, what is the gas? That fuel that you be buying off that rack when you be putting it in your mouth and it go into your stomach. You feel me? So y'all just got to understand that there's levels to this health game, and there's levels to this money magic. There's levels to this sorcery. There's levels to this magic. There's levels to this chessboard. I'm making money. I'm getting money now. You feel me? So no, really, but it is an ass station because at the end of the day, what comes out of your ass? The shit that you putting in your mouth. The shit you putting in your mouth comes out of your ass. So think about this. These are all things that show you that the body's a car, and all cars need oil. All cars need, good old fluids, man. Good old fluids to keep me going. You understand? A lot of gas stations have fast food chains attached. Yep. A lot of gas stations now, man. You get anything now. You get anything now, man. Everything is at a gas station now. Man, you could get your taxes done at a gas station. I walked into a gas station, they were doing taxes and that. But gas stations carry everything now. Right? But think about it. Nobody ever found it funny how don't no black people own no gas stations, y'all. Y'all ain't never found that funny. Black people, y'all ain't got no gas stations. And when I say black people, I'm talking about American Social Security number black people. No gas stations. No, bro. And so I'm not blaming white folk for nothing. No, I'm blaming black folk for not healing themselves enough to come together so that they can build their own. You feel me? Because it's a plot. Remember, only Asians are Arab because it's a plot. It's a plot to keep it's a plot to keep the children of Atlantis, the children of Ra, the children of the great grand holy mother, the Thai American, the originals of this land in the root chakra of the earth called Thai America. They don't want us, the real. We're not Egyptians, the land of the blacks. We already know who we are. We are the original Atlanteans. Kemet get their technology from us, not the other way around. You ready? You want to know a kicker? This is how you know that we're not from Africa. This number one thing. Go research it right now. Google it. Matter of fact, bring the motherfucking Carfax on 600. There are over 600 foods in Africa. There are 600 plus foods in Africa. If I'm not mistaken, like 683 foods in Africa. Of the 683 foods of Africa, 600 originated from America. I think more than that. Go do the Carfax and go to Google and go to the Chat GPT right now. I told you food run the world. I told you food run the world. So if food run the world, where does the so-called motherland gets all of her food from? the real motherland. Them Choctaw Chippewa Native Americans, them Seminoles, them Iroquois, yeah, you already know. The real Illuminati, the one where y'all get that Illuminati shit from, the originals. Yeah, Klaus Michelson and them, the originals. The Michelsons. Yeah, what are you talking about, man? Stop playing the game, man. Stop playing, man. I'm from Arkansas. I know within what, you feel me? Come on, man. Niggas know what's happening, man. But they won't try to hit you with this and I keep on telling you this one thing. Tell me that completely rules out everything. Go do the Carfax. Babe, bring me the Carfax. Over 600, they're like 680, 650, something like that, foods of Africa. And of those 600 and something foods, over 600 of them are sourced from America. The tomatoes, the potatoes, the beans, greens, beans, tomatoes, yams, beans, greens, tomatoes, you name it, come from here. So how the fuck y'all the motherland, but y'all get y'all food from here? Nah, nigga, we got that dog food. We the ones with the whoop-de-woo. We the ones with the such and such on deck. Go look at the Carfax. Go look at the Carfax. Hold on, here you go, right here. Hold up. Let me turn it. Let's go. Wait a minute.
American, bro, but like, come on, bro. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, bro. I'm not trying to fight that.
Let's show these documents right here. America contributed few food animals to the world leaders, but the American plant foods revolutionized the European, African, and Asian diet. Maize or Indian corn is an American native. Astonished Europeans by the height of its stalks and the length of its grains. Cultivation of the crop spread to every continent, increasing the food supply and contributing to the runaway increase in population that characterized the last 500 years of human history.
Listen,
The sweet potato became a staple in West Africa.
Listen, brother, let me tell you.
You're not going to cut me off. You cut me off again, I'm going to kick you out. I'm reading so people can learn and not learn from you scam artists in Africa. The sweet potato became a staple in West Africa where it was introduced by the slave traders. Yams were superficially similar to sweet potatoes. It's already established there. Beans, squash, pumpkin, pepper, strawberries. There was a European strawberry, but it was inferior to the American. Vanilla, chocolate, wild rice, and tomatoes. All American natives. Unknown to Europe, Africa, and Asia before 1492, you lying scammer up here. You think you're going to scam me?
Why am I going
to? Out of 640 food crops grown in Africa today, almost 600 are indigenous to the America. Now, you think you're going to scam me, homeboy?
Stop playing with me. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Oh, here you go. There you go. There you go right there, man. You dig? Yeah, so quit playing with me. Swear to God to my mama, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. You feel me? So how y'all gonna keep on saying that that's the motherland when over 640 crops, 640 crops they grow, over 600 of them belong to we, my mama. Last time I checked, because guess what? If they was the motherland, then the great grand holy mother would have had an African come and bring us this time travel. The great grand holy mother would have had an African come and open up the church of the great grand holy mother of all divine. The great grand holy mother would have had an African come and bring y'all FCA yoga, all chakras activating your chakras. The great grand holy mother would have had an African come and dismantle Umar, dismantle young Pharaoh, yeah, y'all seen what I did him. Dismantle Rashad Jamal. Yeah, I dismantled them. I dismantled them, nigga. I dismantled them. Yeah, got Pharaoh. I got Pharaoh dancing around like a cheat sheet. He dancing around like a Chi-Chi talking about he's selling coochie. He dancing around like a Chi-Chi talking about, I'm selling coochie. I'm selling, y'all seen Pharaoh, yeah. Go Google, go on TikTok. Young Pharaoh, I'm selling coochie. I ain't got a motherfucker put no receipts up here, nigga. My word is law. I've been putting it down on them niggas, man. Stop playing with me, nigga. What happened to Nature Boy? He's doing life in jail because he's a pedo and a rapist. What happened to Dr. York? Because he's a pedo. That's what happened to Dr. York. What happened to Brother Polite? I put him up. Slung him up there. What are you talking about? What happened to Pharaoh? I dismantled him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What happened to Rashad? I put him in jail. He's touching them children. Nigga. What are you talking about? What happened to Dr. Umar? I exposed him again for a begging ass fraud. Nigga. What happened to Infinite Waters Diving Deep? He can't even get 5,000 views with 3 million followers. He can't even get 5,000 views with 3 million followers. It's me when I did them. And I came and I stomped them down in the name of the great grand holy mother of all divine, who cracked the code to time traveling and made Saturn his bitch. Me, nigga. Me, nigga. Who got in the ring with God and beat him down? The great grand holy mother, man. Me, nigga. Me, bro. So nah, man. It's a new day. Hot damn, it's a new day. Hot damn, it's a new day. But them boys want that money, man. Whoa. He in the Kumo. Listen, bro. The boy, go look at him. He's right now, Young Pharaoh, go to the TikTok and go see. Put Young Pharaoh, I'm selling coochie. And Young Pharaoh got it. So Young Pharaoh has a TikTok page. You know I'm thugging on the TikTok. Boom. Young Pharaoh got a TikTok page. I don't know if I got more followers than him or not. I think I do. But he on the TikTok page going, being feminine. And I told you that go my long hair theory once again. Why the only black men they show y'all with long hair are effeminate or do effeminate things? Wiz Khalifa, effeminate. Young Pharaoh, effeminate. Jaden Smith, effeminate. The only ones is the ball players. The ball players, but even they got to do effeminate stuff. They be wearing, doing all kind of stuff. Why do they only depict a black man with long hair as some kind of lack, degenerate, or some type of less than the man thing? And they always want to show the epitome of being a man as a bald head black man. The bald head black man, like the bald head is better than long hair, when it's scientifically proven that long hair and longevity of hair promotes long life. See? People don't know you cut your hair, you be cutting your lifespan. And that's why the haircut industry is the haircut industry, the hair dye industry, just the hair industry overall is one big old scam to keep you from being conscious. Because the longer your hair grow, the more energy of experience are in those waves. And now remembrance and look at Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg be on the thing with a bonnet on, man. Snoop Dogg be on the thing with a bonnet on. Snoop Dogg is he might not be effeminate, but he is not the pinnacle of strength. When you look at Snoop Dogg, does Snoop Dogg read you as somebody that could beat you up? Snoop Dogg getting around, I would punch Snoop Dogg down, bro. And he taller than me and everything. What are you talking about? If we was in jail, the only thing that keeps Snoop alive is real niggas that he paying to keep niggas up off his ass, bro. Stop playing. That's what Diddy doing right now. Promising niggas he gonna do this. Promising niggas he gonna do that because he in that real prison. He ain't in jail no more. Niggas in jail doing that shit. Nah, nigga. You in the prison. Niggas on the yard like, what's happening with that, son? Nigga on the yard like, what's happening with that, son? Oh, Trump gonna give me a pardon. I'm gonna take care of all y'all, man. Just look out for me. Da-da-da-da-da. Woo-doo. Nigga like, man, come on, man. Show some good faith right now, man. Send my girl $1,000 for woo-doo. Send this for that, that. Ooh, you gonna be protected in here, D. I got you covered, man. And then when you get out there, yeah, what are you talking about? Diddy paying draft in jail. Diddy ain't having his way in jail. Diddy pays draft. What are you talking about? They've been extorting Diddy for his whole bid. Anybody extort him for some more for about 4, 5. Why? Because he got money on infinite perpetual. You know how much money that motherfucking bad boy brand making with or without him, nigga? Fuck is you talking about? That shit is on autopilot. And they gonna forever have money. They about to extort the fuck out that nigga, man. Chrissy, old girl already hit him. Old girl already hit him like duck butter. Just me and you now. I've been waiting. Oh girl, hit him. Think about making that move now. Baby, tell me if you like it. That shit rings a whole different tone now. Wait, Cassie, that song rings a whole different look. Just me and you now. She was waiting. Think about making it. She went with that move on Diddy, hit him for 30 M's. That's how you know these niggas is pussy. That's how you know these niggas is pussy. That's how you know these niggas ain't shit. Why? Because I would have just took a fraction of that 30. I would have took a fraction of them 30 M's and Cassie would have been unalived. You trying to sue me for 30 million, bitch? I'm about to take the same 30 million you sue me for, and bitch, Yakuza. I'm gonna get Yakuza to pull up on a motorbike and hit you with the Uti. What are you talking about, nigga? I will pay the Zoes. I will pay the who, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I'm gonna pay him a nice. I'm gonna pay him that Diddy what Diddy did Tupac. That's that karma from Tupac. Watch. I'm telling you, bro. This shit look like a setup. They might hit Diddy while he's in jail. Because they already know, and then they got a nerve to put this nigga at Fort Dix. The double entendre. We're good. See, yeah, I'm glad the food stamp thing happened. Because y'all not supposed to be relying on food stamps. Y'all supposed to be getting to your success, getting to your abundance. People ain't starving. Nigga ain't starving, because guess what? I know for a fact that black people are geniuses. I know for a fact that black people make a way out of no way. No, reality check just hit. And the great mother showing you that no black person is supposed to be relying on any white government or any white person for their food, clothing, shelter, education, and medication. Black people, you need to build your own. This is a wake-up call. It was the food stamps first. What is going to be next? It was the food stamps first. What is going to be next? Y'all better wake the fuck up. No, you know what happened? No, food stamps wasn't supposed to be you relying on it. Food stamps was supposed to be something that assists you. It's called assistance. It was only supposed to assist you. It wasn't supposed to be a hustle. Not even, I'm telling you, the man went into the government to see the corruption, and guess who had corruption? SNAP benefits had corruption. All corruption is being eaten alive. Guess what? Food stamps is corrupt. They put you on food stamps to keep you poor. They keep you on SNAP benefits so you can always stay in that NAP benefit. You got to understand that the New World Order is the sacred feminine great grand holy mother, and she's removing all things that are handicapping black people. And the number one thing that's handicapping black people is SNAP benefits, religion, drinking, drugging, alcohol, not eating properly, not healing yourself. All of these things black people need. Black people just do those 5 things right there. Those whatever things I just named right there, and it's over with. It's over for everybody in the game. So guess what? When black people don't want to do it, guess what happens? The universe will make you do it. But it's about to happen. Listen, don't worry about it. They're about to release it. They just playing with y'all. They just seeing who really need it and who don't. Who really, and it's obvious none of us really need it. It's obvious that none of us really need it. Why? Because ain't nobody tearing up the neighborhood like they did for Trayvon Martin. Ain't nobody tearing up, nobody is rioting, nobody is looting, nobody is doing anything violent in the street because SNAP benefits got removed. They might got a few pocket incidents here and there, but I feel like that even that right there is just, stupidity at its finest. But for the majority, the most part, the people who have foods, that ain't nobody dying about it. Ain't nobody fighting about it. Ain't nobody dying about it. No, everybody just whining and complaining. Lazy Americans whining and complaining that the big fat white Santa Claus government don't want to give them no more motherfucking elves for Christmas. That's what that sounds like. That sounds like a whole bunch of lazy fuck Americans who was relying on big belly Santa Claus, ho, 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 coming through the chimney. Nigga told you, man, hey, government shut down. Look, keep on showing you. They playing games with your life, playing games with your life. Why? Because you ain't got no magic. Y'all won't rely on everything except the great grand holy mother, man. Listen, I told y'all, man. Ain't don't nothing supersede that. Not one thing on the face of the planet Earth, in cosmos, multiverse, universe, interverse, ultraverse. There's nothing that supersedes that. So, but y'all don't understand that. So when they do these things to you, you don't see the forest from the trees. You don't see how they did this on purpose. Why are you in a position for somebody to do that to you? That's the case. You still supposed to be having you a hustle to make you some money. Maybe this is the universe's way of making you act in your own behalf because you haven't, because food stamps been keeping you stagnant from abundance. Food stamps been keeping you away from inheritance. Food stamps have been keeping you away from prosperity. Food stamps have been keeping you away from big money talk. Food stamps have been why? Because every month you wait like a motherfucking baby at the ready up out the crib for the bottle that United States parent master government gonna give you every month, give you that bottle, and you're gonna drink. And it's called food stamp. And then you're gonna go buy unhealthy food with the food stamp. Come on, this man making y'all eat healthy food and y'all mad? No, go to hell. I hope Donald Trump changed the whole motherfucking Walmart and the motherfucking healthy food. Nigga, fuck is you talking about, man? Yeah, I wish Doritos, delete Doritos, Ruffles, and all unhealthy shit. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? Yeah, man, get us in. Yeah, that forced me into it. Yeah, forced me into it too, great man. Yeah, ain't no motherfucking ain't no Doritos. Ain't no more. Ain't no more. Niggas is falling. Niggas is falling. Fuck all that. That's what we doing. That's what we gonna do. But this is a wake-up call. And the wake-up call is get your own or be prepared. Make connections. Stop being afraid to start the business now, even though all of the pieces of the puzzle to the business hasn't taken fruition. You have to act yourself into existence. I acted myself into prosperity. I acted myself into abundance. I want for nothing. Man, listen. If you don't go through what you need to go through, you ain't gonna never get where you need to get. And I can't say what you need to go through. The only thing I can say is that me, my company, my church, living proof that everything that you ever wanted and dreamed can happen and keep happening. All you gotta do is be consistent. Whatever you're doing. That's the number one key, consistency. If you can't do it 365 days of the year, you ain't ready yet. You ain't ready yet. Fuck putting in 10,000 hours. Put infinite hours. Lose sleep behind it. You still sleep 8 hours a day? You ain't ready yet. You still sleep 8 hours a day? You ain't ready yet. You ain't ready yet, man. You ain't ready to get that big money, man. Big money don't sleep no 8 hours a day. Big money don't sleep no 8 hours a day. Oh, what? Nigga, man, I barely can sleep. Why? Because, man, I got so much money to get. Shit. Big money don't sleep no 8 hours a day, bro. You can't be sleeping no 8 hours a day talking about I want my house to be 500,000, talking about I want my house to be 1 million. I sleep 8 hours a day. Nah, blood. Nah, cuz. Nah, man. The first thing you gotta know how to do when you're trying to get to the abundance and you gotta get to the wealth. Man, hold on, wait a minute. I'm tripping. All praises be to the great grand holy mother. The first thing you gotta do when you get to the abundance and you get to the wealth, the number one thing you're gonna do that's gonna get you there. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. If it isn't conducive to your growth, if it isn't conducive to what you got going on, if it isn't a part of your show, if it isn't what you need, what you want, what you pray for, what you ask for, fuck them. You can't let nobody get in the way. You don't listen. You don't have enough time to make all the mistakes on your own. Get get a guide, my nigga. Listen, experience and guidance. I've always been the type of mind that can learn from other people's experiences without having to experience that experience myself. That is genius. When you can hop in someone else's shoes and experience what they experience without having to go through the experience and extract the lesson from it. And now you acquire that to your overall character and the way you move, act as a person. That is genius. When you are in your genius level, you're going to realize how much time you are wasting making mistakes. And all the mistakes that you are making and all of the time that you're wasting could be the perfect moments for you to take advantage of opportunities, but you're too busy wasting time overthinking. You're too busy wasting time worrying about what they're doing. You're too busy wasting time looking over yonder seeing what they're doing. You're too busy wasting time criticizing yourself too hard. You're too busy wasting time feeling sorry for yourself. You're too busy wasting time having a pity party for yourself. You're too busy wasting time having panic attacks. You're too busy wasting time having anxiousness. You're too busy wasting time having mental disorders. Too busy wasting time having physical disorders. Too busy wasting time having all of these things going wrong with your life. The reason why all these things going wrong with your life because you're too busy wasting time. You understand? All of the time you wasting, you could be utilizing that, gathering your intel like every other computer does, and taking that intel to the next level. And when you take that computer to the next level, it's like, wait a minute. This is what I wanted all along. I just had to put forth the effort. But a lot of y'all don't know what it's like to go 365 days, 24/7, all day, every day. We never close it, never stops. I stay on it. It's always on. It's always right here. I'm always going to talk about it. I'm always going to be about it. I'm always going to live about it. I'm always going to die about it. If you don't know how to do that, come to my boot camp. No, a real shit. I got properties. Pick one. We're gonna put you in the Chakra Doctor's positive penitentiary. You ain't gonna have no phone. You ain't gonna have nothing. You're gonna be you're gonna have a prison suit, the whole nine. Yep, you're gonna have a prison inmate jumpsuit, the whole nine. We're gonna put you in a positive penitentiary. There's gonna be so much positive shit bombard you. You ain't gonna never think you ain't man. You're gonna hate the fact that you've been negative all this time. Because money don't like all that negative bull crap. Money love when you don't need it. See? The reason why money comes to me, because I don't want it, I don't need it. I do it for a higher purpose. I do it for something greater. I do it for something I love. So because I do it for something I love, because I do it for something, because I do it from a place that comes that you can't touch, it comes. See? You have to be a magnet. A magnate. You have to be a magnate. See? It's called the immaculate conception. Conception of what? Conception can happen in the mind. Conception can happen in the heart. Conception can happen in the soul. Conceptions can happen in the body. You gotta understand what you're conceiving in this joint, right? But in the world that we living in, you gotta understand that. Wait, man, go look at my interview with Reverend Dr. Phil Valentine. Doc was out there. They hated on Doc, but Doc never stopped. Just because y'all didn't see Doc, don't mean Doc wasn't churning, chipping away at the old block, and turned that bitch into a black rock. Turned that bitch into a vanguard. You know? Y'all gotta understand what's going on. In this world, if you have this and you're not using it to reach the height of genius, shame on you. You do black people a disservice. African people, it don't matter because there are black people everywhere. If you're not using your black privilege. See, this is the thing. Y'all always talking about white privilege, and y'all always talking about white supremacy, but y'all never talk about black privilege, and y'all never talk about black supremacy. This was letting me know that you're still in the matrix. Because go Google, go on your YouTube right now, and go. Matter of fact, babe, go on to YouTube, right, for me. Go on to YouTube and look, search this in the clip, search this in the bar. Donald Trump says that black people are the best race or are the strongest race. Go look what Donald Trump says. Black people are the best. Black people have the best, like have the best. Go look at go get it. Go look at that. And when you see it, boom, I'm about to well, she about to get it, I'm about to show it to you. And so why would this billionaire long ago get on TV and say, hey, black people are the strongest, black people are the best, black people have a better advantage. He said, I think he said something to the nation like black people have a better advantage, or black people are better than white people, or black people have a better advantage than white people. And he asked him, what would he love to be? He said, I would love to be a black man. I think, go look. I think Donald Trump said, I would love to be a black man. Go look. Go look at the same interview. He said it all in one interview. He said it was all in like a 30-second clip bite or something like that. And it's like a 1 minute or something like that. And he was taught it, and it's back in the day. They're having a talk, and it's back in the day. You heard me? And like in the 80s, 90s, something to that nature, on the news, and they asked him, you know what I'm saying? Like he had some kind of way he was saying like how black people are better than white people, on some shit. Boom, here you go right here. Look. Tremendous advantage over a well-educated white in terms of the job walking. All right, look. A well-educated black has a tremendous advantage over a well-educated white in terms of the job walking. And I think sometimes a black may think that they don't really have the advantage or this or that, but in actuality, today, currently, it's a great. I've said on occasion, even about myself, if I was starting off today, I would love to be a well-educated black because I really believe they do have an actual advantage today. Any questions? Hear what he said? A well-educated black. I'm a very well-educated black, and I completely understand where he's coming from. I completely understand where he's coming from. So why would they? Now look at that was that was back in the day, but y'all be sitting, watching, and looking and believing what anybody say on these mainstream news medias. But remember, I watched Brody while I was growing up. So the same things that he's doing right now, he was doing back then, and he was way more matter of factly and aggressive, or way more offensive back then. But he tell you, man, a well-educated black has a way better advantage over it than me. You feel me? And if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But why would he say that? Why would he say that? I feel like a lot of black people, you're not grateful. Black people, we're ungrateful. Black people, we are ungrateful. We have so much greatness going on with us, but because we don't want to hold ourselves accountable and heal ourselves, holding yourself accountable is going to make you heal yourself. Holding yourself accountable is going to make you heal yourself. But we so hell-bent on having the lack of accountability, and we're so hell-bent on having a lack, right? We hell-bent on having a lack of these things. Think about this. This is why we call be lack people. We are the people that be the lack. We are the embodiment of lack, the embodiment of poster child of poverty, even in Africa. Africa is the poster child of poverty, or the ghettos of America. We're the poster children. Man, what's hell, man? They clone me, man. It's Chakra Doctor 3.0. They they took me to the cloning factory and got my mind right, and they gave me my channel back. So we back in effect. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about this. So when I wrote him, I have, man, listen, I'm a high Magus, bro. I'm the high Magus. I had full faith. I had full faith that anonymous. I had full faith that anonymous email was gonna reach the right people. Man, give me my channel back. Yeah. You know, first I consulted Great Mother, but then after I saw consulted Great Mother, you know. So, and Trump, bro, you need to get your peoples. Donald Trump, you need to get your peoples, whoever your peoples is, to come and buy the Miracle Food Intracellular Cleansing monthly package, yearly package, but a monthly package, month-to-month package, so that I can heal you from whatever you got going on, bro. You still got a long life today. You, Donald Trump, you hook up with the chakra doctor. The chakra doctor had you living in well past your 120s. Hook up with chakra doctor, and you're gonna live to be way over 100. I'll repeat it again, Mr. Trump. Hook up with chakra doctor, and you're gonna be able to live way past 100. Way past 100, bro. Put that on everything. That's easy. And anything that you're suffering from right now can easily be removed from your body. You don't need all that fancy stuff. All you need, and you already got that. You're a billionaire. You got discipline. All you need is some discipline, man. Tell them, man, hey, man, president got to go chill for 30 days, man. Fuck the world, man. Put their ass on hold real quick and go heal your body so you can really get it up there and you can really have that energy and you don't need nothing. You don't need nothing. You don't need nothing. You don't need nothing, bro. All you need to do is get somebody to holler at Chakra Doctor, man. Send them however you send them, bro. Make sure they get that. Make sure they get on it monthly, and you stay on it monthly until you say, "Hey, I'm out of the woods. I'm out of the woods." You feel me? I'm good. I'm out of the woods. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But y'all make sure y'all go to the website chakradoctor.xyz. Chakra Doctor is back, but he's not back as Chakra Doctor. He's back as High Magus. Went on my journey. Chakra Doctor, the ego of Chakra Doctor and the Chakra Doctor accomplishment had to be put to the side, and the great grand holy mother of all divine had to be put to the forefront of the game. And with that forefront, we're going to make sure that not only we establish her church, we establish her magic, we establish and reestablish all of the things that were stolen from her. We're going to make it better than ever. We're going to make it better than ever. So stay tuned, man. From the womb, you already know what it is.
I'm one of the realest niggas left out here. You think I'm about to miss my chance becoming a real nigga by telling you who really did it? Well, I know who did it, but I ain't about to tell you. Cause I'm gonna take the charge. That's what real niggas do. But the game fucked up